Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, Simply Jade 101. So in this video we have a special guest. This is Aria. Let's give her her pacifier so that we can get through this video. Is that better, Chunky? The lights are a little bright for her, so I'm going to keep her facing me. But for those of you guys who watch my labor and delivery video and my spring and twist video, then you know that I am trying to work out this motherhood thing, and I realized that I just cannot record videos most of the time without wearing her, because she doesn't really nap and I can't really record around her nap schedule if she doesn't really have one. So you'll be seeing her kind of hanging off of me in a lot of my videos now, but this is kind of where we're at. So in this video, I'm going to be demonstrating this hair dryer brush by Revlon. I'm currently deep conditioning in preparation for blow drying. Yes, yes. I do have a video on this heat cap. I love it. Make sure you check out that video. I'll leave the link in the description box. But let's get into it. So I'm kind of late to the game when it comes to this product. This is the Revlon One Step Hair Dryer and Styler. It is a paddle brush type blow dryer. This has gotten so many great reviews in the natural hair community, and if you know me, if you've been watching my channel for a while, then you know that I really love hair tools. I'm not so much into hair products like stylers and conditioners and things like that. Of course I like it, but what really gets me going is hair products. I think that it really helps to make wash day a lot simpler if not only you have the right products, but the right tools to help aid you in just a simpler wash routine. So this is a blow dryer that is shaped like a paddle brush. So as you can see, it has paddle brush type bristles, but the bristles are very sturdy. They don't really feel like they're gonna pop off like they do on paddle brushes. And the things that this blow dryer claims to do is cut your blow drying time in half with less frizz and less tangles. Now I have used this several times already, so this is not a first impressions video. I just couldn't wait to use it, and I'm kind of sad that I didn't do my first impressions on camera, because guys, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, this blow dryer is the freaking truth. I'm so amazed by this blow dryer, and I wish I would have captured my reaction to it the first time on camera, because I've used it a couple of times, so I'm not going to be as excited, but I am really excited because it's really an amazing blow dryer. Now I blow dry my hair a lot, so I consider myself kind of like I've been around the way with blow dryer. Not one of those that are afraid of heat, so I do heat style as often as I like, and I do use a lot of different blow dryers. So some of the ones I've used in the past is this Andy's blow dryer. It has the comb attachment that just slides off and slides back on. Okay, Ari, okay. All right, okay, all right. And this blow dryer was okay. Because of the comb attachment, it gets through your hair, but goodness gracious. But the thing is, my hair was not smooth and my ends were hella dry when using this, and I didn't really notice the difference until using the Revlon blow dryer. This is another blow dryer that I've used. This is a regular blow dryer that I put a comb attachment on. As you can see, the bristles have broken, and I taped it on because this tends to fly off when you're trying to get through your hair. This was like my ride or die. I was using this for a long time, but I had to keep replacing this comb attachment because the bristles would break, and that was just annoying. So with the Revlon, we combine a paddle brush and a blow dryer in one, and it helps to easily just get through your hair very quickly and effortlessly. It's a very light blow dryer, so your arms aren't really going to be hurting. Number one, because your drying time is cut in half. Excuse me while I bounce, keep it quiet. Your drying time is cut in half, and also because it's a light tool. It has a nice handle, a nice grip, so you can really hold on tight as you go through your hair. I've used it on my sister, who has a lot more hair than me. Her hair is a lot thicker than mine. Can I please? Can I get through this? Can I get through this? Thank you. It works on thick hair as well. I like to try these things on different hair types before I come on here saying like it's the truth because it worked on my hair. So I've tried it on my sister, I've tried it on my mom, I've tried it on my niece, and great results every freaking time. So I am just gonna go ahead and say, get this blow dryer. You need this in your life. Even if you don't heat style often, you need something that when you do choose to heat style, it's not a lot of effort. It's great for kids. Clearly Aria, I'm not blow drying her hair, she's 5 months old, but when she's older and I do want to blow her hair out, this is great for kids because it's like a no fuss type of tool. So I would say if you are natural, if you're relaxed, if you are a mom, if you're not a mom, like this is just that kind of tool that everybody should have in their toolbox of hair products. So I got this on Amazon. I think it was $30 or $35, super cheap. We're not talking about an $80, $100 blow dryer here. And I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna demo how to use it because I've used it a few times in a few different ways. I really have a good handle on the best way to use this. So I'm going to be talking about some of that towards the end of the video just to give you some good pointers when you get it, because I know you're going to get it, because I know you want to get it, because I know you need to get it. So stay tuned for the demo. I'm going to try to put her down and get through this, but stay tuned for the demo. This is what we are looking like after 5 minutes, if that. These two are a lethal combination. All right, so these are my final results. After I blow dried my hair, I went ahead and did a steam roller set, which I do have a video on, so I'll link that below. Being that this is not a first impression video, and because I've been using this blow dryer several times, I have some really good tips to help you get the best use out of this blow dryer. So it really makes a difference in the fact that I've used it a few times and can really talk about the functionality of it without just using it one time and not being able to give y'all, you know, some tips and tricks to make sure that you're using it properly. Number one, and I think this is probably one of the most important ones, because if you don't pay attention to this tip, then you're not going to think that the blow dryer is all that great, and it really is all that great. So the heat, the air comes from the top of the blow dryer right up here. So when you're using it, you don't want to focus it to the side like this. You want to focus it up. So you want the top of the blow dryer to be pointed up, and then you bring it down your hair. You don't want to turn it sideways because the air doesn't come from the side, it comes from the top. So I'll insert a clip to show you exactly how I was using it, how I was going like this. That's how you want to use this blow dryer. So that's number one. Use it with the top pointed up. Numero dos. Although it's a brush and you want to it kind of makes you want to just like fly through your hair. It's not that kind of thing. Yes, it's a brush, but you don't want to use it as if you're actually just brushing your hair casually. You want to slowly guide it down, because by taking your time and going slow, it really helps your hair. It really helps to dry your hair. If you're moving too fast, your hair the heat isn't really able to catch your hair, and you'll be blow drying for a longer period of time. So you really want to take your time as you go down. Number 3. So being that it has 3 settings, cool, high, and low, I know in the natural hair community, a lot of times we are so afraid of heat. Like, heat is not the devil. Heat is not the devil. Let me tell you right now, if you are caring for your hair properly, using the proper products, then your hair really will be fine. But a lot of the times we just think, oh, well, let me just put it on low because that'll avoid me getting heat damage, because it's a low setting so the heat isn't coming out as strong. No. Honestly, a low setting means that you are standing there blow drying your hair for a longer period of time and having to go over that section more. So really, you could be doing more damage on a low setting versus a high setting. I highly suggest that you use the high setting on this and just get it done faster versus using the low and having to go through your hair a whole bunch of times. It's kind of, I'm gonna give you an example, okay? I'm gonna give you an example. When we flat iron our hair, right? We can put it on 400, 450 degrees. And if we go slowly with the flat iron down the length of our hair, then it avoids us having to do what we say 2 passes, having to go back and flat iron that section again. But if we were to flat iron our hair on, let's say, 250, 300 degrees, it's not as hot. So our hair isn't gonna be as straight. So we're gonna have to go down with the flat iron and then go again, and then maybe even go again to get it to the straightness where you could just crank it up to 400, do 1 good pass, and you'll be done. Same idea with the blow dry. Don't waste your time having it on the low setting and having to blow dry your hair and then saying this didn't cut my blow drying time in half. Sis, just put it on high. So that is another tip. Just put it on high and get through that section. And so let's talk about flat ironing. If you wanted to use this before flat ironing, then you would want to use smaller sections to get your hair as straight as possible before flat ironing your hair. So I just did it in four sections. But if I were flat ironing, I'd probably do 6 sections, smaller sections, so you can really get in there, as well as your roots. By doing smaller sections, it really allows you to get into your roots a lot easier. But because, like, if you were to go from here and do like a twist out or a flexi rod set or something like that, and you don't need your hair super straight, then 4 to 6 sections, depending on the thickness of your hair, is perfectly okay. So smaller section, straighter hair; bigger section, more puffy hair, but it'll be at least dry. So it all depends on what is the look, what is the style that you plan on doing after you're done blow drying. So girl, those are my tips. I absolutely love this brush. I love it so much. And I highly suggest that you order yourself one. I think, like I said, I only paid like $30, $35 on Amazon. I will leave the direct link in the description box below. But you want to get this. You want to have this in your arsenal of products. It'll just make caring for your natural hair a lot easier. A lot easier. Trust me. I come across a lot of products, so I can say this with confidence that this is a wonderful addition to your natural hair arsenal of products. So thank you so much for watching. Again, if you want to know how I got these curls, then make sure you click on the description box below. And I will see you in my next video.